Hello friends, and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I have a truly heartwarming story for you. One that I think will stay with you long after you've heard it. It's called The Farmer Who Shared His Bread. So, get comfortable, and let's begin. Once upon a time, nestled in a quiet valley, surrounded by rolling green hills, lived a kind and humble farmer named Chorn. Life was not easy for Chorn. He was quite poor, and his small farm yielded just enough for him to get by. But despite his own struggles, Chorn had a heart full of generosity. Every single morning, without fail, he would wake up before the sun, light his small oven, and bake a single, fragrant loaf of bread. This was his food for the entire day. Now, a dusty road ran right past Chorn's farm, and every day, a weary traveler would pass by. His shoulders slumped from a long journey. The first time Chorn saw him, the man looked tired and hungry. Without a second thought, Chorn called out to him. He took his freshly baked loaf, still warm from the oven, broke it cleanly in half, and offered one piece to the stranger. The traveler's eyes lit up with gratitude, and he accepted the bread with a thankful nod. From that day on, it became their silent ritual. Chorn would bake his one loaf, and he would share half with the passing traveler. No words were needed. The act of sharing was a language all its own. This continued for a very long time. Rain or shine, Chorn always had half a loaf ready for his friend on the road. One particularly bright morning, Chorn baked his bread as usual. The aroma filled his small cottage, a simple comfort in his modest life. As he broke the loaf in two, something hard stopped his hands. He looked down, and nestled inside the soft bread, gleaming in the morning light, was a shiny gold coin. Chorn was astonished. He knew immediately where it had come from. The traveler must have secretly placed it inside the dough before it was baked as a gift. For a moment, Chorn's mind raced. A gold coin. This could change everything. He could buy new tools for his farm, fix his leaking roof, and maybe even buy enough flour to bake 2 loaves of bread a day instead of just one. The possibilities seemed endless. He held the coin tightly in his palm, feeling its weight and its promise of an easier life. But then, he thought of the traveler. He thought of their shared moments of silence. The simple act of breaking bread together. That connection, that quiet friendship, felt more valuable than any coin. Later that day, when the traveler appeared on the road, Chorn hurried out to meet him, holding the gold coin in his outstretched hand. The traveler looked surprised to see it. "This is yours," Chorn said, his voice firm but gentle. "I cannot accept this. Your friendship and the simple act of sharing a meal with you each day is more than enough reward for me. I ask for nothing more." A slow, warm smile spread across the traveler's face. He looked at Chorn with deep admiration in his eyes. He gently pushed Chorn's hand, with the coin, back towards him. "No, my friend," the traveler said softly. "You have proven what I already knew to be true. You are a truly honest and good man, Chorn. Keep the coin, but know this. Your greatest treasure is not gold, but the kindness in your heart. May that kindness bring you peace and abundance for all your days." From that day forward, a strange and wonderful thing happened. It was as if the traveler's blessing had magic in it. Chorn's crops began to flourish like never before. His small garden produced the most delicious vegetables, and his single fruit tree overflowed with sweet, juicy apples. He was never hungry again, but more importantly, his heart was always full. He continued to bake bread every day, but now he could bake many loaves, sharing them freely with anyone who passed by in need. He learned that the traveler was right. True wealth wasn't about gold. It was about the joy and peace that come from honesty and kindness. His happiness wasn't in what he had, but in what he gave. And so, Chorn lived the rest of his days as the happiest man in the valley, a living reminder that a generous heart is a wealthy heart. The greatest happiness is found not in receiving, but in giving. Thank you so much for watching and listening to The Farmer Who Shared His Bread. I hope this story brought a little bit of warmth to your day. If you enjoyed it and want to hear more English stories that teach valuable life lessons, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to our channel. We have many more stories to share with you. Thanks again for being here, and see you next time.